Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, it's after 12. How y'all doing? So, hopefully this is a quick message. I just did a message and the energy just started shifting, so I deleted that one. So we're on a different point. Three things I'm thankful for. In my last one said rubber bands, people that loves to smile, genuinely, and dancing. I'm gonna do those. So, I was sitting. I ain't sitting. Hold on one second. Vehicle coming. So, I was doing the last video, and the energy kind of shifted on me because I didn't know all these vehicles coming in and out. Then I deleted that, and I came back, and it's like, I don't know if I talked about this topic on this aspect. I know I talked about it one way. So y'all know how, like I always say, when you are in a higher position in life, how don't forget your family, right? And a lot of times when you get into a higher tax bracket, especially if you came from a small town, people that not saying you're in a poverty situation, but you're not in the same mental state, meaning in a mind state of wanting, you're just in a comfort zone. Put it like this. You're in a comfort zone where you just this lifestyle is good enough for me. Give me a second of the bus. Or something. Oh, UPS. So it's like, this lifestyle is good enough for me. Excuse me. Like, I'm going to call it the way people always call it. Like, you could be in a country, but like a country life, just quiet, small town, small things. You could be the type that are in like a country type style mindset where you just want to sit on the porch all day or whatever, the hood and all of that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying not to get too deep into it. But anyway, I'm walking, and it's like, I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to get up out of this place. And it's not so much that being in a higher tax bracket, meaning you better than anybody. Hold on a second, y'all, because I'm not getting off the road. So, when you're like in a higher tax bracket, a lot of times when people get in higher tax brackets, they don't like going back home. Because normally, sometimes people be wanting money from them, be just wanting something for nothing. Or they in that poverty mind state, just enough just to get by. They not willing to work for it. And don't get me wrong, you have people in higher brackets that didn't really work for it either. And I get it. But it's like, when you get experience that higher bracket feeling and the vibe, you start looking at everything different. Like, I can't do this anymore. You get into that mindset of like, dog, like, this is some lazy tail stuff around me. And it's like this. It's like, it's crazy. I never physically been, in this lifetime, been in a higher tax bracket. I always been in just trying to get by. So a survival mode, y'all call it. But mentally, my brain is all the way up there. You understand? And in this process, I've been dealing with what I have to deal with. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. But I get it. I get it. And it's not even the fact that I get it now, but I get it. It's like, when your mind is on a higher level and you're around people that all they do is sit down on their butts all day, and they ain't trying to provide nothing in the world. All they do is want to gossip and talk about people, or just sit down and watch TV all day, or just sit back and complain all day. And then you in that mindset of being productive, creating, doing things in the world, providing some type of resource for yourself so you can be able to travel and do nice things, go nice places, eat at nice restaurants, dress up whenever you want to dress up, all of these different things, right? I get it. I get it. I get it, y'all. I get it. I get it. I'm at that point, like, my brain is too advanced for the level I am on. And it's time for my outer to represent my inner. I get it, y'all. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Because it's like, how y'all have all these resources and all these things, and all y'all can do is complain, sit down on your butts all day, finding ways to sit back and not care. But y'all, and it's not saying everybody, because I'm gonna say this: a lot of people are not meant to be at certain levels, because you're still going through your training, you're still going through your process to understand yourselves, and then you can do better. Some people just like the basics, and that's okay. Not everybody gonna want to have the extreme life, the spontaneous life, and all of that. I'm a spontaneous person, but it's like being in this mental place and this situation. It's like it hinders you if you don't allow yourself to do the work. It can hinder you. It can make you not want to do anything. It can make you feel like you missing out on something. It can make you feel like you too intelligent. It's like that little kid that is in 2nd grade but knowing they deserve to be in 5th grade type energy. It's like that. It's like, I truly understand now. I did, but I'm looking at it from a different perspective. See, for me, my problem always was I didn't want to be caught up in the fame life. I didn't want to be caught up in the fancy clothes life and the jewelry life and all of that, because it changes people. It makes people feel like I have to have this in order to be something. I have to have this to mean something. I have to have this to prove that I ain't them folks back home. It's so crazy, because if you're not flexing it in a way, if you're not presenting in a way, people tend to think that you're nothing. People get to that point, they look at you like you don't value. And so a lot of times people get like that. And that's the reason why, for me, over lifetimes, when it came to the materialistic side of the world, I ran from it. Because I didn't want to possess it. I didn't want it to possess me. However, I'm blessed and thankful that I've been through this process, and I understand this process, that I've done it from the inside out. Because now I know how to appreciate those things. And it's like, it's back to what I was trying to say in my last video of having the overflow. I know that I have created so many cups of overflow in this world, but the problem is I put them into everybody else's cups instead of mine. That was a problem. I kept pouring into everybody else's cup because I didn't want to get caught up into that world like everybody else, feeling like, dag, if I don't look like this, people ain't gonna talk to me. If I don't do this, people ain't gonna say that to me. If I don't act this way or whatever. So I always stay quiet. I was a quiet person. So I held a lot of stuff in, and the people that could hear me, that's the ones that got a lot of information in. Like I always tell you, people took more. But the thing about it is, it's like, I get it, y'all. For the ones that's out here that is doing everything in your power to be in a higher bracket, I understand how it can feel where you're like, I want to do it. I want to show people my inventions. I want to show people that I know this. I want to show people I know that. But I don't want to get caught up in that world. I don't want to feel like my whole life is being televised to a point that I have to settle just to make them happy. And then I lose out on all my gifts. I lose out on everything that I have. I lose out on this knowledge. I lose out on this information. And I want y'all to know, for the ones that's out here that has been scared to show yourself and show your identity, don't allow it to hinder you. You doing the work, you deserve the gifts. You deserve to travel. You deserve to eat at nice places. You deserve to be able to walk wherever you want to walk. You deserve to be able to speak to whoever you want to speak to. You deserve it. If you're doing the work and you're putting your best out here and you working your butt off every single day, don't allow yourself to stump your growth. Don't allow yourself to sit back and just accept bare minimum because you're afraid what other people going to say and do. Man, I'm not going to miss out on this opportunity. It's time for my cups, like all those cups I created out here in the world, oh, they been poured back into me. I had to pull back a lot of my energy. I had to cut a lot of things off. And it's not for me to sit back and take from anybody else or to say that I'm better than anybody else. Nah, like we all great in this world. We all bring something to the table. But there's nothing wrong if I want to be able to enjoy what I eat at the same time. Like, this place I'm in feel like an old outfit. I'm ready to throw it away. Not saying throw the people away, but I'm just saying this is not me. I don't fit here anymore. I don't fit here anymore. And the problem for me is I was always afraid to be out in the public. I did care about what people think. I did. And it's what hindered me, so I stayed quiet. Because I didn't want to have emotions. I didn't want to sit back and have to hear what people had to say and this and that. So I held a lot of stuff in. But we can't do that to ourselves. Because if you know who you are and you strong, go be your best. Don't worry about what people are going to say, what people are going to think. Man, folks going to talk. No matter if it's good or bad, people are going to talk. And a lot of times they talk because they wish they could be you. They wish they could be exactly like you. And a lot of times people talk because they want to ride your coattail because they can't create their own. You understand? So basically what I'm saying is, man, if you, for the ones that's up here in these positions that you elevating and you're getting to the higher brackets and stuff, all I say is continue loving yourself in the process. But I get when it comes to that point where sometimes you're like, man, going back home just make you depressed. It's like, dang, it's like y'all still in the same spot. Y'all still holding the same conversation. Y'all still doing the same thing. And that can take you down a notch. Shucks, it can take you down a couple of notches because you truly love these people. But you're like, man, come on. You can do better. But at the same time, you can't get mad if that's what they want to do for their lives. You can't get mad if that's the life they want to live. That's why you got to protect yourself in the process. You have to protect who you are in the process. You understand? I'm not saying forget the family. I'm not saying that don't talk to them. But I get it, man. It's like, this is like an old outfit. It's like, I go to the thrift stores and I've got clothes, but I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I put a lot in this world. I don't care y'all like it or not. I know for a fact I put a lot in the world. Even if y'all don't feel it, these videos, shucks, you know how many lives I've saved in this process. You know how many careers I saved in this process. And it's like, at the same time, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's like, who else gonna toot it if I don't toot it? You should toot your own horn. You understand? So it's like, you know how many, like, companies that I have helped out in this process. So it's like, how many more ways do I need to see that I can be successful in the world, even if I'm not in the physical form of it? That goes for y'all, man. Stop diluting yourselves. Stop diluting yourselves. A lot of y'all, it's like y'all already on the right path, but it's like, you know, like those cups. You know how that cup is, where it's like a color, and you got a clear glass, and it's like a color, and then you keep pouring water into it till it turn clear. A lot of y'all still pouring the water, trying to figure out if it's enough yet to make sure that you're good. You're good. And even if you do have a little bit of coloring still in there, you keep pushing yourself. You keep thriving, keep striving. Man, it's like for me, man, I got so many people that have been trying to control my life. But I'm going to keep on pouring into myself. I'm going to keep on putting my information out here. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. I'm going to keep on this journey. I know I don't belong here. I know I don't belong here. See, even the bird agree. I don't belong here. I'm too successful for this. And it's okay to say that. I am too successful for this crap. This life. This world. This situation. And I feel like there's a lot more out here like that. There's the same just like me. That has put the work in, that has done everything that they need to do. Don't allow yourself to settle less. Shucks, I got a big check coming in. I don't know what y'all thinking. And I ain't afraid to freaking say it. I know I've been sitting here watching videos and they be like, hey, there's some money, don't say nothing. Shucks, y'all about to see it. I am not about to sit here and feel ashamed for nothing. I know that I'm destined for greatness. Let's check them back in my pants. I already know it. It's like these trees behind me, man. All these trees. That's how many seeds I've been planting. All these trees, ain't it amazing? The first video, well, once I came back to the house after the first 200, the first video I did would look just like this. Just like this. When I was on that little rocking chair, it looked exactly like this. But see, at that time, I wasn't ready to receive the blessings. At that time, I wasn't confident to receive the blessings. At that time, I was still putting positivity. I was still pouring into my cup. Now I know my cup is full and it's running over, and I see that it's running over now. It ain't running over into everybody else's cups anymore. It's running over into mine. So I get it. When y'all put yourself out here and you doing the work, man, don't settle for less, man. You work your butt off, then go for more. My thing is this, along you doing the work. Now, I ain't talking about going out here tricking out and doing all this dumb stuff. No, your own mouth, your own thoughts, your own spirit, your own hands, your own feet. If you're doing that, man, don't settle for nothing. You keep on striving. Keep striving, man. Don't settle for less. Do not settle for less. I'm like this, man. For the ones that know, y'all better come correct. That's all I gotta say. Y'all can't stop my blessings. Remember that, y'all. Remember that. No one can stop your blessings. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. I don't care how it look. No one can stop your blessings along you keep running the race. Along you keep striving. Along you keep thriving. Do you understand me? Don't feel bad when you at the top. Because everybody got a top level in their own lives. Just because you see somebody in top in their life, you still can get to the top in your life. Don't settle for less. Man, I'm about to be out here. Everything I'm going to be wearing is going to be custom made. I'm manifesting everything. Everything I wear is going to be custom made. I don't even want no manufactured mess. I'm going to tell you that because I deserve the best. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I'm manifesting everything right now. I'm putting it out here in the universe. If whatever I wear, somebody is creating it. And I don't want it out of no daggone unit. I don't want nothing that's manufactured. Because I've been authentic through this whole process. So I want exactly authentic and organic right for myself. I'm not selling for less. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, somebody is going to be putting their hands to it and creating it. That's the life I'm going to have. I don't want all this manufacturing and all this, depending on what it is. Now, certain things you got it to, because, but nah. And I'm not going to feel ashamed for saying what I say. And you shouldn't either. I deserve more. I have put so much positivity in this world, and I ain't received a dime for it yet. Like on my end, my videos are still being blocked. But I know what's going on, though. And I'm not saying I did it for to receive anything. But at the same time, if I'm planting seeds to help y'all, don't you think I'm going to plant seeds for my goddamn self? Shucks. Big bus coming. I'll move out the way. But yeah. Don't settle for less, man. You work your butt off for it, then get it. Don't let anyone stop you. I don't care if you got to go to court. I don't care what you got to do. I would sue the heck out of everybody that took something from me. I don't care. We can go all day. Best believe my money going to still roll regardless. Yo, y'all, everybody, anybody that's out here striving, don't accept less than what you deserve. I'm not sitting here saying gouge people out. I'm not sitting here saying gouge people out and overcharge. You understand? Be mindful. But If you want a lifestyle, work your behind off for it. Like I said, some people, they like this type of lifestyle. Some people like the projects. You understand? That's what they want to do. Cool. Go right ahead. Keep that life. But if you know you putting the work in for yourself, and you know that you're doing everything, you get what you are worth. You understand me? Again, I'm not sitting here saying charge people over $1 million for some food or whatever, but I'm just saying, you get your worth. Get what you are worth. But also make sure, if you are out here in the world and you're doing something, make sure that when you planting seeds for yourself, it's okay to provide some for somebody else. You understand? This is not just all about me. We are pushing things. We are paying things forward. You pay things forward, but you also make sure you pay yourself at the same time. Always make sure you pay yourself. That's the problem. A lot of the ones that are in this project mindset, they keep paying everybody else and not putting anything down for themselves, because they end up spending what they receive. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes you don't sit back and wait for the trees to grow. You see those bushes? Where they at? You see the little bushes? When people see their money get to that point, they ready to eat. They ready to buy stuff. See, for me, I waited till all the trees got big and tall. There's a difference. So when you in this world and you're doing something for yourself, yes, pay it for it at the same time, but make sure that you allow your own stuff to grow the right way. Don't get so caught up trying to use everything you have and then don't have nothing saved over. Hold on, a bus coming. So, y'all keep pushing, man. Keep pushing and thriving out here. And like I said, for the ones, I get it. I understand. You get to that point where you're like, when you deserve, you want to stay in that lifestyle. You want to stay in that energy. But I'm going to just say this, and then I'm going to get off. For the ones that are at the top, or you in the middle, gaining to the top. When you get to the point that you're not loving what you do anymore, then maybe you need to pay attention to where you came from. Because you never want to get to the point that you get so caught up like this, and then you cut them down too soon before you create new ones. Okay? I hope that made sense. It sounded like it was kind of off. But anyway. And for the ones that are in like the projects and stuff like that, man, pick your heads up. Pick your heads up. I don't care if you're in projects, trailers, shacks, whatever. Pick y'all heads up. Like, y'all got a lot of knowledge, a lot of information. I don't want us to have to call these places the projects anymore, the trailers or the shacks or all of that. I just want them to be houses. And y'all can still aspire to be great in this world. Don't allow that intelligence that y'all do have to go to waste just so you can say that you in the hood or you in the trailers and all of that other stuff, man. A lot of y'all got a lot of talent. A lot. Stop planting these seeds, and then as soon as you see a little bit of something grow, you eating the money up already, and then out here trying to cut other people's trees down. If you really want that lifestyle, sometimes you're gonna have to hold on a little bit. Sometimes you're going to have to hold on. It's okay. It's okay to get the knockoffs. It's okay to get the stuff that, that don't cost much. Hold on a little bit longer to the money you have so you can be able to buy the world you want. Don't sit back and keep allowing yourself to just settle just because they say that's a place to land. You understand? So, in this world, like I say, man, make sure you still pay it forward, but also pay attention to what you have. Don't get caught up and keep creating so many trees that you forget that you can cut them down and create something with it. And see, that's the problem I had. I created so many forests out here. In this second vehicle. I've been creating so many trees out here that y'all went and cut them down just so y'all can create homes. So now I'm gonna enjoy my own home. I'm gonna enjoy my own stuff. Like I said, I'm over this. I can't do it no more. I've planted enough in this world, and it's time for me to enjoy every single thing that I have and the things to come. So for y'all in this world, if you are in a position where you're growing, don't forget where you came from, so you don't get caught up in the point where you are putting more faith in those things than the spirit within you. And for the ones that don't, like I said, the ones that not sure how to grow, just keep believing in yourself and you'll eventually get there. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.